All right, everybody, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Flipside. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Sam.
I'm Jessie.
And we are here to play Clans of Midgard. This is a draft and write and fight game from Gray Fox Games. This is designed by Travis Chance and Alara Cameron. Those are the two designers. Gray Fox Games is the publisher. This is up for pre-order right now on their website. You can go check it out. It is considered a 2024 release according to BoardGameGeek, and it is up for pre-order right now on Gray Fox's website. So you can go to grayfoxgames.com, I think is what it's called. The description of the video has the link to their website, so you can go check that out. Also has the link to the games product page on BoardGameGeek, so you can go check that out. There's also a link down there for our September giveaway, so you can go check that out. There's also a link for merchandise for the Flipside. You can go buy a t-shirt using the link that's in the description. So there's also a link to our sponsor, Game Toppers, and their website. You can go check out their stuff. We're actually using one of their Viking Playmat right now, so you'll be able to check that out as we play through the game. But you've heard of roll and writes. You've heard of flip and writes. This is a draft and write. So we're actually going to be drafting cards, 8 of them, every round. There's only 4 rounds, by the way. And then we're going to use those cards to fill in different areas on our sheet and to put units out on the board. Then after we have done all of that, we'll go to a battle phase. People who win the battle will go to the axe area of the board. People who lose the battle will go to Valhalla, and we'll be able to mark off things on that. So, never played it before, just read the rule book, and thought this would be a good one for Jess and I to tackle today, since JT is at a work function.
Nice.
He's actually going fishing with his buddies from work.
Sounds great. I love it.
It's like a bonding trip for work. So there you have it.
Bow fishing?
No, I don't think he's bow fishing. We saw at least I think that's what it was. We were at Goodwill earlier today just perusing, and we saw what I think was a bow fishing bow, because it had a spool for the line and it was a bow. So what I think it was.
I actually asked him if that was a real thing.
I have seen it before.
So.
I have seen it before. Jeremiah Custer is here. Hey, everyone. Hello, Jeremiah. Good to see you. Vanessa Garreton is here. Hello, everyone. On my way home from work. Oh, this takes place in the Champions of Midgard universe, if that's a thing. Yes, it is a thing. That is exactly where this takes place in. And it's a pretty cool thing. They sent me the Reavers of Midgard card game, and they also sent me the Clans of Midgard draft and write. So let's go ahead and get down to the table, and we'll get you savvy on how this works. So these are the cards that we're going to be drafting. These are the rune cards that we're going to be drafting during the course of the round, each round. There is a whole deck of them. Each of us is going to get 8 cards, and we will be drafting one at a time, just like in Blood Rage. And it's a closed draft. It's not an open draft. So we'll have a hand of 8. We'll choose one, and then we'll pass the other 7 to the other one, and we'll continue doing that until we've drafted 8 cards.
Okay.
Now, there are 7 different elements on each of the cards that will affect what you can fill in on your score sheet. So the first thing first is the offerings, which is up here at the top of the card. Offerings actually aren't filled in here. Offerings, whoever has the most offering cards at the end of the draft will be able to take advantage of the god's power for that round. There's 4 different gods here, and we'll flip over one every round, and whoever has the highest number of drafted offering cards at the end of the draft will be able to take advantage of whatever that god's power is. If there's a tie for how many cards we have, we look at the sum of the numbers on them. And if there's still a tie after that, we look at who drafted the highest number offering card, and they will be able to take advantage of the god card. Everybody else will not. There are also letters. Letters are going to be will give you the opportunity of marking off letters on your score sheet, and whenever you fill in a row and or a column, that's how many points you're going to be able to tally at the end of the 4 rounds. So that's basically what the letters do. The purple numbers here are glory points, and that will allow you to score points throughout the course of the game, but each round you have to draft more glory than the previous round. For both of us on the first round, it doesn't matter how much we do, we'll be able to get that many points. But the next round, we have to, for it to count, we have to draft more points than last time's, because you're always looking for more glory. There are also Valkyries that are here, and there's Valkyries that match each of the different areas that are on the board. And what Valkyries do is twofold. They will, first of all, allow you to, if there's not a battle in the area that they represent, you'll be able to cross that off on your sheet. And this is kind of a set collection thing.
If there's not a battle.
If there's not a battle. Yeah, this is the first thing they do. If there's not a battle in the area that they preside over, then you'll be able to mark them off here on the sheet. And for the number of ones that you have marked off by the end of the game, it's going to give you 1, 2, 3, 5, or 7 points.
Right.
So if you get them all marked off, you get 7 points and so forth. But if there is a battle, you get to roll this die. And this is going to amount to a number of extra warriors that you're going to get in that battle. If you roll this side right here, you get to cross off this and participate in the battle. So it's a possibility for you to get a little bit of a bonus there. But that's what Valkyries do, this little top thing here. Now, this second row down here, or I guess it's the third row because you have 1, 2, 3. Anyway, third row is talking about clans and territories. So the number of clan symbols that you have is going to determine which of the clans you're going to support that round. So whoever has the most, whichever clan you have represented the most in your 8 cards at the end of the draft is the clan that you will represent. And then you're going to separate those cards away from the rest of them. And so, for example, if I had the most, well, let's see, these are 3 cards. I have the most of Wolf Clan. So then I'm going to take my Wolf Clan cards and I'm going to add units to those areas. Does that make sense? On the board.
Sure.
So if I was doing Wolf Clan, I would take 3 dudes and I would put 1 here, and I'd put 1 up here, and I'd put 1 down there.
Yep.
Okay? But if I was doing Snake Clan, I would just put 1 down there.
Yep.
Okay? Makes sense? So that's what clans and territories do. And that'll come into play in the battle phase later on. Then the last thing on the cards is Drakars. And Drakars are something that we will be filling in secretively at the end of the game. At the end of the round, we'll be able to, before the battle, we'll be able to fill in for every Drakar that we drafted, we'll be able to fill in spaces on the area of our choice. And that's why it has to be done secretively. All right. Whenever we fill in a spot, if there is a symbol here that has a little arrow below it, that means that you'll be able to put one of your warriors in that area. You're kind of amphibious invading that area.
Sure.
All right. So that's how this works with the Drakars. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
All right. Now, after we have drafted all of our cards and filled in all of those spots, we're going to go to a battle. And so we start with the 3, and then we go up in numerical order until we get to the highest. Some of the areas may not have battles. If they do, it's simple area majority. We have to determine who has the Valkyrie, and they'll be able to roll the Valkyrie die if there's a battle there. If not, they just mark off the Valkyrie for each of the different areas that they have. But if there is a battle, whoever has the most warriors there, including adding in the different ones for the Valkyrie, and whoever has the most will be able to move their dudes up here to the victory spot. Whoever doesn't have the most, the losers, will be able to mark off Valhalla horns on their score sheet, and they'll go top to bottom, left to right. So if I fill in this, I'm going to get 1 victory point. If I fill in this one, that's 2 victory points at the end of the game. If I fill in this one, that's 4 victory points at the end of the game. That's if you lose. If you win, you're going to take all of the dudes that you have up here in the victory thing after all of the battles have been resolved, and you're going to be able to write that number right here next to your axes. And so those numbers are going to be added together at the end of the game as well. For every battle that you win, you'll be able to cross off this thing here. Once you've already crossed off an area, you can't cross it off twice. But this is kind of like the Valkyries at the bottom, but it's going to give you 1, 3, 6, 10, and 15. So if you win one of each of the different areas, you'll get 15 points at the end of the game.
Well, I don't think that's how it's been.
Make sense?
Yes.
And that's pretty much the end of the explanations of the rules. Can't really watch you playing at the moment, but I can listen. Well, hopefully you were paying attention to the rules, Vanessa. Usually you don't. So maybe you weren't able to get distracted and you were able to listen to all the rules. But again, she wasn't able to watch what I was pointing at, so she probably still doesn't understand what's going to be going on.
It's possible.
Nathaniel McGinnis is here. Hola. Happy Friday. Tom is here.
It is a happy Friday.
Vanessa says, how was Iceland to Tom? Apparently, according to all the pictures that they shared, it was freaking awesome.
So awesome. I'm so jealous.
Delayed by technical issues. Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. I don't think we have technical issues, I don't think. Let's see. David Brownlee says, howdy, howdy. Sounds great.
Hello.
I'll be on the lookout for them. Tom says, pictures. Iceland was wonderful. My wife started to put pictures up on Facebook. She normally tags me. Look on my page for them.
It's so amazing. Every picture I've seen, I'm like, oh, I want to go.
Are you going to do a review of this? Jeremiah asks. Yes, we will, but we've got to get it played. This is the first time we've played it, so we've got to get it played a few more times. But we will be doing a review of it later on. Yes, or I will. I don't know. I don't know that I'll make Jess do it. But yeah, so let's give these a shuffle. First thing we do is we reveal Thor. All right, so whoever has the most offerings this turn is going to be able to take Thor, and at game end, Thor is worth 2 victory points for each god you have, including Thor. All right, so this is actually a pretty cool one to have at the beginning of the game, because that's going to probably be highly contested, because it's possible that it's going to give you, if you win all of the gods, that could be 8 points.
Right.
So that's a good one. All right. Now, in a 2-player game, we also have Helga over here. Helga the Red. It's funny. Helga is red, and JT usually plays red, so we're going to call JT Helga from now on.
I don't know about that.
No, we won't do that. All right, but Helga the Red is over here. Now, what she's going to do is we're going to deal her a hand of 8 cards as well, but we don't draft any of her cards. All of her cards are going to be used to determine where she puts units out here to participate in the battle, to make it a little bit more difficult, so that we can't just run away with all of these things and get a truckload of points.
My tea's too hot.
Okay. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Oh, I should have been doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'll put that on the bottom. 8. And the rest go right here. These are just placed here, and we'll use them when we actually put out all of the other clan cards. So we're going to be taking cards and drafting them. So I'm drafting that one, I think. Ooh, yep. There you go. I got my one. Technical issues were on my end, Luke says. All right, well, that's good. Yeah, I definitely don't know how to play. Had to pay attention to the road. Well, I guess I'll give you a pass on that. That seems like a good reason not to listen. Think I'll do that one. Oof, 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 oof. Huh. Well, let me see. I think I'll do that one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. There you go. I'm gonna lose, 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 lose. I'm gonna lose, 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 lose. I think I'll do that one. I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
I don't either.
Well, I guess we're starting off on the same page then. All right. Let's see here. You can look at your cards at any point in time as well. So, I'll do that one, I guess.
I don't know. I can't. That's what I was just humming.
I know. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. Man, I'm focusing on like 2 things. I don't think I'm doing a very good job here, but we'll see. I'll do that one. There you go. All right. You're picking one, giving one to the other one. I'm going to pick that one, and you get that one.
Cool.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, how does this resolve? All right. Again, like I said, okay, so we resolve rune cards. So, I'm just going to go ahead and we've got a fly flying around in here. So if we start swatting at stuff, we're not going crazy.
Right.
All right. So first things first, we're going to to tell me how Helga adds words to the board based on the cards she receives, but does not participate in card drafting or other card. Yeah, I already knew that. Okay. So. So we drafted the rune cards. Now we resolve rune cards. I've got this and I'm doing it. So we are going to mark icons first. A player aid would have been great, but let's do offerings. Offerings first. So the 2 cards that I have for offerings are right here.
Well, you beat me on all of it. I won.
You got 4? Do you have any more?
No.
Okay.
If we're just looking at that tree.
Yes, just the tree.
Nope,
So
that's all I have.
just offerings. So I win, not because of the numbers, just because I drafted 2 and you drafted 1.
Right.
Okay. If you had drafted a second card,
Right.
we would have then looked at the numbers.
Right.
Okay, cool. That's just want to make sure. So I take Thor, and he is mine. So at game end, he's going to be worth 2 points, and any other guy that I get is going to be worth 2 points at the end of the game. All right? So that's that. Now, we will go ahead and go to clans and territories. But before we do that, let's go ahead and mark off all of the other things that we have. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. We'll go to clans and territories after we mark off everything else. So here's all the cards that I have out here. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to mark all of my letters. So I got an A.
I have an A.
And I got a B. And then I got an X. I marked off the X with an X. Isn't that funny? And then I got a P right here like that. And then I got an I, an N, an H, and an S. All right.
And I marked off mine AUEKROVT.
There you go. All right. So next, what we'll do is well, let's mark off our monsters. So I have a pair here, and then I also have a pair here. So that's going to give me 3 and 2, because this one is worth 2 points, and this one's worth 3 points. So that will give me 5 points for this round. Did you get any pairs? You got a pair here. And then you got a pair here. Oh, you got one of the big ones. All right, so that's 4 points, and this one's 2 points. So you got 6. So you write 6 right there. All right, glory. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I just write that number there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. And that is everything that we've done. Now we go to clans and territories. So if I look at my clans, I've got wolf, 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 and wolf. And then I've got 2 snake and 1 hedgehog, or warthog, or whatever you want to call it.
Boar?
Boar. Yes, that's what it is. All right, so I am definitely going to be, like, these don't matter for clans and territories, because the one that I have the most of is wolf. So only these territories are the ones that I'm worried about.
So you go with the one you have the most of?
Yes. So I'm going to put 1 in blue, then I put 1 in yellow, and 1 in purple. Then I put another 1 in purple, and then I put another 1 in blue. You see that?
But how does that correlate with your clan?
The clan.
Here, I have, it doesn't matter. I'll put them all on top.
I don't think we're ever going to support the same clan. I guess it might be possible, but.
Oh, I
So
see.
you got boar. So you're going to put out blue, purple, yellow, blue, red, and purple and red. Okay. All right. So that is our clans and territories. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our Drakars at the bottom of the cards. So I have 4 of them, as you can see. Okay. And so now we're going to secretly determine where we're going to send our 4 dudes out, based on the layout of the board right now. You can send them anywhere you want. Just realize that whenever you pass one of these little things here, that means that you're going to be placing a dude out there. But we determine where we put our Drakars first, and then we'll reveal, and then we'll put stuff out.
I just had a question. Hold on. We don't mark these?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Because it's possible, like, for example, you've got that here. Maybe I don't want you to have that. Maybe I want to put some dudes out there. You don't know if there's going to be a battle there yet. Okay, so it has to be after this, because after we do this, we could put more people out onto the board. Make sense? All right, so go ahead and determine. I've got 4 Drakars to use. I don't know how many you have, but we got to put those things out, I think.
And you just mark off 3 or 4 of them. I have 3.
That's correct.
And you have to put them in the same place.
Nope.
Oh.
Well, I don't think you do.
I mean, do you have to put it in one row?
Let me double check. No, I don't think you do. I think you determine. They have to be crossed out from left to right. If you cross out a Drakar that has a launch icon beside it, you will add a warrior cube to the corresponding territory. Each player should hide this section. There are 5 rows, each corresponding for each Drakar icon. The cards you kept, cross off 1 Drakar on your sheet. You may cross off your Drakar all in 1 row or split your Drakar across multiples. So.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
All right, so I did 1, and it allows me to put 1 in yellow, so I'm going to do that. And then I put 2 in blue, and that allows me to put 1 out as well. And then I did 1 in purple, and that allows me to put 1 out there as well.
Nice. I did 1 in yellow, which puts 1 out. 2 in blue, which puts 1 out. And that's all I had.
That's all you had. Okay, so that's the end of the Drakars, and that's the end of all of our resolution. But we do need to look at our Valkyrie symbols now. All right?
Yes.
So those are our Valkyrie symbols. So now what we're going to do is we go to battle. See, clans and territories, letters, Drakar,
I would like to drink my
glory,
tea, but it is
Valkyries.
so hot.
Valkyries, Valkyrie icons include a territory symbol. There are 5 Valkyries. All right, so you have this, and there's not going to be a battle there because, oh, wait a minute. We're forgetting. We're forgetting. We did all of that. And now, let's see. She's got Raven, Wolf, Snake, Raven, Wolf, Snake. So she's tied with this and this. Didn't I say there wasn't supposed to be ties? I think we just choose. In case of a tie, consult the clan priority chart. See? So Raven, Snake, and Wolf is last, so Snake is the one that she does. Okay? And so she's going to put 1 in here. So there is going to be a battle. Not these. 2 down here, and then 1 up here. So that's what she does. Okay. Now, battle for the territory. So we resolve each battle 1 at a time, starting with the 3 down here. So we've got 2, 2, and 2. First, identify the player that has the Valkyrie. You do. So you're going to roll the Valkyrie die, and you get 1 more down there.
Down here?
Yep, because the Valkyrie gave you that power. The slash result, I don't know if I told you this correctly. The slash result, you get to mark the corresponding Valkyrie on your score sheet. So basically,
right, you can mark this and you get the points.
Yep. Yeah. All right, so right now it's just using this. So you added your 3rd in there, and now you compare the combat values. So you have 3, we both have 2, so we lose, you win. This comes up here, these 2 come back here, and I mark off 1, 2. All right, so I may have lost the battle, but I got a point out of it.
Right.
You're going to get 3 points out of it.
All right.
Right? So now we go to 4. There's nothing there. No battle happens. I get that Valkyrie marked off on my sheet. okay, because there's no battle there.
Right. So we don't mark that one off because there was a battle.
That's correct.
Okay.
But you mark off this because you won the battle there. There you go. Now we go to, see, that was green. So now we go to 4. I have the Valkyrie there. And I have 1. So that adds a power there. Just like that. I win the battle. So this comes up here. These go back here. You mark off 3 horns. Again, bottom, down. I mean, top to bottom, left to right. I won red. I won blue. So this is going to get marked off. And then we come up to here. There is a battle. You win. Do you have that?
I have the Valkyrie.
You do. So you roll. You don't really need it, but you got it anyway. But you get to add another. That brings this up here, and this comes back down here. And you won red as well. So mark that off right there. And now 6. I have 3. And you get to mark off 2 more horns. And I won this one as well. Okay?
Okay.
So now what we do is we take how many we have here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You write 6 in the leftmost territories right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll write 7 down there.
Okay.
And these come back.
Cool.
That's the end of the first round. All right, so all of these cards come back. And
oh, I really want to drink this, but it's too hot. It's a little hot.
the next god is revealed. So now we have Odin. Odin says each time you would roll the Valkyrie die, instead you mark the Valkyrie in Valhalla and deploy 1 warrior to the territory.
Okay.
So if you have the Valkyrie die ability in one of those things, you get to mark off this down here, and you get to add 1. So it takes away the ability of rolling this,
All right.
but you get to do both.
Cool. Got it.
All right, let's see here.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch, baby. Catch up.
Got to make it home so I can watch this safely on the couch. Hedgehog, yes, hedgehog. Made it back home. Be back in a little.
Come on.
Well, hey, don't knock the hedgehogs. My family's crest in Ireland has 3 hedgehogs on it. 3 hedgehog
They're
heads.
so cute.
Shut up. Hedgehogs and boars are the
cute.
same thing. They're both wild boars.
Hedgehogs.
I guess the boars are different.
Hedgehogs.
Yes, that's true.
Boar.
No, I actually, I always call them hedgehogs. I don't know why.
Hedgehogs are the little tiny poofy
Or
pumpkins.
warthogs, maybe.
Warthogs.
Warthogs and
maybe.
boars are the same.
Hedgehogs are the tiny little poofy porcupines.
We have warthog heads,
I
not
was going to say,
hedgehog heads.
please tell me you have hedgehogs on
Yeah,
your
I don't think we
crest.
would put that on a crest. I'm just saying.
Oh, we are the
Let's see.
hedgehogs. We are so mighty.
Well, it's true.
Warthogs, honey. Totally different than hedgehogs.
5, 6,
But now I want to
7,
redraw your crest
8.
with hedgehogs, little tiny
No.
poofy porcupine
Be
things.
quiet. All right. Let's see here.
Okay.
All right. Gosh, that doesn't. This is interesting because I really want this card, but everything else doesn't really help me that much. Now remember, from here on out, the glory that you
Right,
have to
has
get
be bigger.
higher than the
Yeah,
number
I
that you
know,
already
I
got.
that.
You got 3 6s?
Yes.
You demon. That's so bad. All right.
I made him growl. Sounds like Strider.
Nothing in this helps me. Yeah, it does. If you have cards that have 2 letters on them, you have to do one or the other.
I gathered that.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. There you go. Sam is confusing Sonic the Warthog with the A10 Hedgehog.
I think.
Because they are so similar. Yes, I know, David. Thank you. Could be worse. Does Midgard have Cheetos? I don't Oh, it's Eddie. It's Eddie. I got you. Eddie, your fascination with Cheetos is concerning.
I almost need to play face up. I can't focus this much.
All right, there you go. Bow, 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 bow. Let's see here. Oh no. Crap. Oh, jeez Louise. What am I doing? Wow. No love for the warthogs, I see. There you go. Jeez Louise, what am I even doing? There you go. Jeez.
I just looked at these and I can't remember.
So that's not going to help. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so first things first, we've got offerings. So close. All right, so we both had 2, so that's a tie. Then we go to the numbers. I have 9, you have 7, so I win.
What a surprise.
So this is going to come here, and that goes away. All right, so next, let's go ahead and do letters. Well, everything in that center spot there. So, which kind of includes a whole lot of different stuff, but. All right, so I got A again, which doesn't do me any good. I got G or H, so I'm just going to mark off G because, yeah. N, I already have that marked off. T, hey, 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 got somewhere with that one. G, no. S, already got it. Crap, I did so horrible. O, and I, already got that one too.
Okay, so I have B.
Can Jessie play her cards a little closer to the board? We can't see them.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about you, Tom. I'm just kidding.
I got you.
Just kidding.
Better? I have B. I have C and D, but I'm using it as a D because there's a C here. So there's a C and a D.
Well,
C, D.
yes. Yes.
And a C. I got to put them in the right order, but hold on. This one has to switch.
Just mark your D. It's fine.
I have a U, which I already have.
Wait, that's not in the right order, though.
Shh.
I'm just
Now they're not alphabetical, and I'm really confusing myself.
No Cheetos until they sleeve the cards. That's right, David.
I have
Good
an
job.
F. I have an L. I have a V, which I already have, and I have a Q.
Gosh, you're kicking my butt on that one. All right, so that's that. Now let's do monsters. So I have a pair here, and that is it. So I get 2 points.
And I have a pair. And I have a pair.
What?
And I have a
Oh, I am clearly not paying attention to what I'm doing. So you got 3,
What?
9, 13 points from monsters. Right there, 13.
It's 3 points per pair or something? What is
Yeah,
it?
you hunt monsters by pairs.
Oh, so that's what you get. Okay, I got 3.
Oh, wow.
Got
This
it,
is
got it,
even
got it.
worse. She didn't even know what she was doing.
I knew I was getting pairs.
Oh, my
I
goodness
just didn't know how to-
gracious.
Okay, 3. I got it. I got to backtrack myself. 9.
9, and then, yes, 4 more,
10,
so
11,
13.
12, 13.
Gosh.
Okay, so there's the card, in case you can't.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so now glory. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can write that down. Because it's more than the 7 that I had last turn.
I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
There you go. All right. And now we go to clans and territories. I have 2 raven. I have 2 wolf. I'm sorry, I have 3 wolf, and then I have 4 wolf. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I've got 4 wolf, 1 boar, and 2 raven. So I am definitely doing the wolf clan. So these don't matter. So my wolf clan, I get 2 in blue, and I get 1 in green, 1 in yellow, and then 1 in purple.
Okay, I'm going to do the snake because I have 4 in snake. So let me move this because that's not a snake. That's not a snake. This isn't a snake. This isn't a snake. These are 4 snake. Okay, so I'm going to be doing snake clan. Yes? So that puts 1 in yellow, 1 in green, 1 in blue, 1 in yellow, 1 in purple, and 1 in red. Okay?
Okay, and then Helga here is going to put 2 in yellow, 1 in green, and 1 in blue. That's what she does.
Okay.
All right, and now we take our Drakars and put them where
don't have many of those,
where we want to go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I have 3, whopping 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. Is this 1 each here, or is this green here? Where is this green?
Huh?
Here, here. It was right on the line.
There, I had. I'm pretty sure I had 2 in
Green, okay.
green. No, I didn't. I had 1 green, 1 yellow.
Okay. Well,
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay. So I put 3 in green,
Dang
which
it.
allows me to put 1 down there. And then I put 2 more in blue, which allows me to put 1 more in there as well.
Okay. I only had 3, so I put my 3 in green. That gives me 1.
Okay. All right. So now we go on to the battle phase. So here in red, no battle happens because only one person's there. I have the Valkyrie for it though, so I get to mark off that Valkyrie like so. All right. Now I have Odin, and every time I would roll the Valkyrie die, but I didn't roll it because there's no battle.
So this, you had 2 here.
I did not.
Oh. Then, you had pieces here?
No.
Then how did you just win this battle?
I didn't win the battle. I just have the Valkyrie for it. So I just got this.
Because you said there was no battle.
There
Got it.
is
I
no
got it.
battle.
No battle.
There is no battle.
Got
Well,
it.
but
Okay.
we're actually not supposed to start there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're supposed to start here. So we've got 2v2, and I'm about to lose. Do you have the Valkyrie for? Do you have any
I don't
Valkyries?
have any Valkyries.
No Valkyries.
None.
All right. So here's
Thanks for
the thing.
taking those all.
Both of these are winners because compare the combat values. Your combat value is equal to the number of warriors you have. The player with the greatest combat value. If 2 or more players are tied, they are both victorious.
Okay.
So all of these are going to go up here. We're just going to keep yours up there because she's not going to get
Right.
any points from that. I come back and I am marking off horns. All right. So now we go to 4. It is 2v2. So this person's going to come back. And so it's 2v2. Nobody has the thing, so we both win. All right, so that gives me a green, and it also gives you a green if you didn't already get it. Did you also mark yellow?
I've already marked yellow.
Okay. Then we come to this 4. I have 3. You get 1. But I'm actually going to be able to add a person because of Odin.
Yeah.
I don't have to roll this. I get an extra, and I get to mark off the
Okay,
blue.
so I just mark off one of these.
One of the horns. Yes.
Okay.
This comes back here.
And then I
This comes
get to
back
mark
here.
this off because I didn't win it. Oh, no, that's a battle. Got it, I got it, I'm there.
And then 6 is a mutual win because we tie. So these both come up here. And I already have it marked off. Do you have this marked off on yours? No, you don't. So you get to mark that off.
Well, but
We both won because our strength is the same.
okay.
You,
Okay.
What do you not understand?
Carry on.
No, does that make sense to you? The battle happens because there's more
Yes,
than
this
one
is
of us
not a-
here.
Yes.
So we both won, though.
Got it.
We're both victorious, which allows you to mark that off.
Yep.
And I already had mine marked off, so I don't get it.
Right.
All right, so now at the end, we take all of our victorious dudes. You have 5, so you write a 5 here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I write that there.
Okay.
And that's the end of the second round.
I'll keep my cards right here, so it'll be a little easier, and I'll kind of just push this off to the side so you can see. Thank you.
All right, so these come back, this comes back, and that comes.
Okay.
All right, so first things first, we flip the God card. So Heimdall. Heimdall says, before marking Drakkar, deploy warriors equal to the number of offerings you made. Deploy each to a territory of your choice, and only on the round Heimdall is claimed. So, whoever wins Heimdall, you're gonna the number of cards, not the number value sum total, the number of cards that you offered, that's how many warriors you'll be able to put out on the board, and you can put them out anywhere you want to.
Cool.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8? Yep. Okay. All right. So Odin is no longer working because that was last round. Only one god per round. There you go. And I'm back. Feel much better now. Clean and fresh smelling.
Always a favorite.
Tom, there was no battle here, so no battle was won for her to be victorious on. He's asking about...
I know, that's what I got confused too, but that's because
No battle took place.
I get confused.
Yep, just like in Blood Rage, if no battle happens, you don't get battle glory.
Right. If I was the only one in that space, there was no battle.
No fight.
And the people come up here, they don't come up here because there was no battle.
That's correct.
Okay. Did we do that wrong?
Nope.
Okay. Did I?
We did not
Okay,
do it wrong.
okay. I don't know what I'm doing this round. So,
Right.
okay. Thank you, darling. Okay, darling. This is my pick pile. Hold on. I'm sorry. I need to just slide that over for a minute.
I feel a little bad that I'm missing a friend's birthday party tonight, but I always feel so worn out on Friday nights that I just want to relax at home.
True. Mine is Thursday because that's my long, hard day. And I came home last night, but I didn't come home. We went to a football game where we worked chain crew. Then we went straight to church. And then we came home and Sam worked, and I finally fell asleep on the sofa, but it was like 9 o'clock. I was barely keeping my eyes open on the way home. I was really zonked. Yesterday was a long, long day.
I'll take that one. That's one you get to keep.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to slide this over a bit. So,
Yep.
And then
I will too.
first we're doing our offerings.
Offerings. Yep, you got me. So 6 and 2. So we're tied on a number of offerings, but you have 10 and I have 7. So you get Heimdall, and you get to put out 2 guys wherever you want. But before marking Drakkar. So this happens
When we're doing this.
after we do clans and territories.
Okay.
So that happens after we do clans and territories. So that's...
I'm going to move him over here, though, because this is for scoring, so you don't need it right now.
Yep.
That will be the... See?
Now I'm going to do...
Letters.
letters. See how badly I did this time with stupid letters. All right, so G, H, already have both of those. B, already got that. P, already got that. W, hey, one that I don't have. Woot woot. R, hey, another one I don't have. We have one more round. There's no way. I, already got that. E, A, and C. A.
Okay. I'm going alphabetical. I have an A. I have a B. I'm marking off G. I have K already marked off. I have O already marked off. I have Q already marked off. I have T marked off, but I didn't have an X marked off.
That's another 3-pointer. Jeez.
Okay, those are my letters.
All right, so that's my letters, 2, and then let's do monsters. So I have a pair here, then I also have a pair here, and I have a pair up here as well. So that time I got 6 and 5, so I got 11 points that turn for monster slaying.
I got Takasquatch, which is 2. It's your coffee name. That's what he looks like.
Tactasquatch? That's not.
Tactasquatch.
That's a zombie.
I hate
It's a
zombies
Draugr.
already.
It's a Draugr.
Stupid
Wait a
zombies.
minute. We got to stop there for a second.
Look how happy he is.
All right,
Can I
so-
add up my zombies? What do I have? 2. And then I have the mine digger.
Mine digger.
That's what he looks like. He's got his little helmet. He's a mine.
Okay.
We have a mine and we have a Tactasquatch. So that gives me a whole whopping points.
So I introduced Jessie to The Walking Dead today. We started with season 1, episode 1. That was quite fun.
For him.
You too. You enjoyed it.
I just
Kinda.
enjoy it because I get to like sit next to Sam
Kinda.
and hang on.
But anyway, we had to do that.
Yeah, so now I have this
Back
whole
down.
zombie under the car freaking me out, chasing me.
Bob Rock, what's up?
Ah.
Woo!
All right, now what? We did our monsters.
Okay, we did our monsters.
I did not do good
And now we need to do glory. So I have 3, 4, 5,
don't think I
6,
get
7,
enough.
8, 9.
So you can't put it in.
Ah,
And I don't think I
dang.
either.
Really?
1, 2,
I'm one,
3, 4, 5,
one
6.
away.
Yeah, I don't. I
1,
can't.
2. Dang. Oh, I got that. Oh my gosh. That was so close. I had it covered up. I was like this. I was like, dang it, really?
Really?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't have that many. I had a bunch of stupid zeros.
Yes.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
5,
6.
6. So you just put a 0 there. All
But
right.
does that mean my next one has to be greater than a 0? Or
I
does
think
it?
it's the previous round. So
does it
I
go-
think you start all over again. Let me double check though. Let me just double check.
Or does it
If
just
the
go?
total
Yeah. Don't give me that face.
Let me read, lady. All right, here we go. If the total glory you gained in the current round is greater than the glory recorded on your glory track in a previous round, write that number in the leftmost space of your score sheet. If the total glory you gained in the current round is equal to or less than the glory you recorded in the previous round, write 0. Each recorded glory value is worth an equivalent amount of glory points at the end of the game.
That sucks.
So it seems like each round your glory
Has to be higher than the round before. So
has to be. So now
I
you're
can get anything.
0, and anything
and you can't get nothing.
Well, maybe I'm gonna get everything.
I don't
you
think
don't
you're
know.
gonna get nothing.
All right. So now what we're going to do is territories, clans and territories. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be Boar clan this time because I've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got 3 of those, and I only have 2 wolf and 1 raven and 1
I do have one
snake.
question.
Yeah.
If you found you didn't have, I mean, and I guess the only question I have is, everybody gets a clan, or if you claim boar and that's the highest one I have, I can't claim it.
I don't know what the significance of that down there
Right,
is.
that's because this is where I'm like, how does this tie into this? Like, that I don't understand.
I think it's just a thematic flair.
Cool. Well, I have 3 birds, and that's the most I have out of everything.
You have 3 birds. All right.
I have 3 birds.
So put your dudes out there.
So I have 3 birds, so I will go here.
I got no Valkyries. That's not cool.
And I will go here. And I will go here. And I will go here.
All right. Snake, raven, boar, snake, wolf, boar, snake, boar. So which one is it? Snake. All right. So snake will do 1, 2.
Lay out your cards so they can see.
Well,
Yeah.
this is not my cards. This is
This is Helga's. Got it.
Helga. Nobody cares about Helga. I'm just kidding. Helga's a nice person. All right. So now at this point, because we're about to do our Drakars,
I get to place 2
you
people.
get to place 2 dudes anywhere you want to.
Right.
And I only have 3 Drakars.
I need to place...
You place them both of them there? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. All right, cool. You're on board. You're
Okay.
on board.
No, wait, what are we doing? Oh, we're looking at the pointy point things.
No, we're looking at Drakars.
Yeah, that's what they're called now.
All right, so I'm... I'm done. He's not looking at the chat. Louder, Bob. I saw it. I think we should just watch that tonight.
Are we watching something scary?
No.
We just watched a scary thing.
No.
I'm not
that's
watching it.
scary.
I don't believe you. Okay.
Done?
Yes.
All right. I'm putting 1 in yeller.
I get... I don't like this because I can't see what I did before. I put 6. So I put 1 in green, which doesn't get me anything.
Huh? What do you mean?
Honey,
Oh, I see. I see.
Okay, so
okay.
it did that one.
You put 1 in green, which doesn't get you anything.
Right.
So that's 1.
And I already did this one. Oh, I put 2 in blue. There it is.
Okay, so that gets you another 1 in blue.
And then I put 2 in purple.
Okay, so you get 1 more in purple up here.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so
Yeah,
that's
but I don't
that.
like that. I
Now,
was gonna be
Valkyries. Valkyries. I don't have any Valkyries, so I'm imagining that you have...
2, I think, maybe. None. 2.
You have 2. All right, so we start with...
the red?
No, we start with the lowest one, which is yellow.
yeah.
So right now I'm winning, but you have yellow, so you roll the die.
I roll a die. And that's not the thing I have to do. Okay, I already did that thing.
So you have 1. That goes out there. So both of us win. This goes away. And you can mark off a yellow. And I can mark off a yellow too.
Poop.
Then we go to 4. It's a win. This goes away. This comes up here. And I already have green marked off. 4. You wind soundly. I mark off a horn in Valhalla. Then 5, mutual win. And that allows me to mark that off.
It doesn't do anything. We're tied. So it doesn't,
This comes up here.
It's not like anybody wins.
This comes up here.
We all just got the same
And then you win up here in purple. So this comes over here and this comes away. Well, yeah, maybe not, but look at all the points you're about to get from your victories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Write 9 right there. I'm going to write 4 on mine. Okay? So there you go. All right, so that comes back. That's the end of that round. Next round, Loki.
You know, I hate Loki cards.
Why?
Every time we play, I end up, the Loki cards
Odin's
confuse
Ravens?
me. Yes. Odin's Ravens, or there's a Loki strategy in
Blood Rage?
Blood Rage. And every time I'm like, I don't even want to know what the Loki card says. Like, that's exactly how I feel about Loki cards.
Yep.
I don't even want to know. It's going to say something like, I'm going to predict it. If your opponent is 5 points ahead of you, add 6 points to your score and take away 8 from theirs.
Oh, did you have the favor for this? You did.
Yes, I did.
You did. So you need to mark that off down here. Thank you, Tom. Did you have what was the other favor that you had? It was
I had
it
this
was
one and
yellow,
this one.
but you rolled the dice for the yellow.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can guarantee you the Loki card's going to be something like, take points from them and then add points to you and then stand on your head and
let's
do
see what
4
it says.
jumping
Every
jacks. And then you
other
hit.
player.
Yeah, see? We're already starting. I don't even have to read the other thing. Oh my gosh, I hate Loki cards.
Every other player subtracts 2 from the amount of glory they collected on the round you win, Loki.
I told you.
From the glory they collected. So we're talking about the
Yeah.
purple numbers on the card.
Good. So I want to get the card just so you won't get your points.
Sure. I have to get 11. I don't even know that there's that many in
Right,
the
they're all
whole
2s and
thing.
1s and-
I'm like giving up on everything else just to do that at that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there we go.
Thank you, dear.
Alrighty. Goodness gracious.
Oh, yeah. Ay.
What?
He's like hunting my head.
Oh, gotcha. Well, let's see. I'm gonna probably do that. That doesn't really help me other than that one thing. Gosh. There you go.
I'm representing the kids today. I'm wearing a shirt that says I'm with the band. The golden apple band.
Golly. That was a bad choice, I think. That was a bad choice, I think. There you go. Let's see. You didn't roll the dice for 5. Was there a battle in 5?
It was me and Helga, I think. Or was it just me? I don't remember. I know that you weren't there.
Yes. Well, I don't recall. Maybe we made a mistake, but I'm not worried about it right now.
Yeah. Count it as 2. Yeah, Jessie screwed up.
She gets a point here, or she gets an extra dude here, which is an extra point here. Don't worry about it. Just
okay. We're going to go with it.
I'm talking to Tom.
Tom is very smart.
Brombin is here. What's up, Brombin? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Once you grasp it, it doesn't seem very difficult. Multi-use cards give you several items to look at, though. Yes, that is true. It is not difficult at all, as a matter of fact. Jessie, were you just reprimanding the fly? Yes.
What did I do? Did I go,
She actually was.
Did I don't know what I did, but yes, I'm sure. Is this the card we just keep? I don't have to look at it.
That's just the card we keep. That's correct. All right.
Did I reprimand the fly?
First things first, offerings. I only have one.
I also have one.
Yep, you got it. You got it. What does this say? Every other player subtracts 2 from the amount of glory they collected on the round you win, Loki. Ooh. All right, so you get that. Now we do monsters. I got
monsters. Tack-a-squatch, squid, minor. Tack-a-squatch, minor.
That's it.
Okay.
You got 3 again?
I got a tack-a-squatch, which is 2.
All right, so I got 6 and 2, so that's 8.
I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right, so just for those of you who are getting here early, we had to see who won the, getting here late rather, we had to see who won the god by how many offerings we got. Since we both had one card, we had to go to the numbers on them. She had the higher number, so she won Loki. That's giving her a special ability that she can use this turn. Now we're going and looking at the monsters that are on the board on our cards, which are these little things here, and you can hunt monsters in pairs. So I have 2 pair. So I have the squid, which gives me 6 points here, and I have the Draugr, which gives me 2 more here, which gives me 8. Which gave me 8.
And I had.
And then she had 3, 5, 6. So she got 11 on her sheet as well. So now we go to glory, which this is going to hurt me because I think you're going to keep me from actually getting points on this one.
Well, it doesn't. I only have 1, 2, 3.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And I take away 2.
Which means I get 0 points.
And I get a whole whopping 4.
But you kept me from getting 11.
And I also kept you from 2 points from keeping your Loki God card from Thor.
Right. So you might have just got 4, but you kept me from getting 13 points. That's a 17-point swing.
It won't
Good
matter. I still think you're gonna win.
All right.
Okay, so those are glory points. What's next?
Now we do clans and territories. I think I
Okay,
got Boar again.
So we're sorting them by...
Louise. I did really good on that. So now we're looking at these cards here, clans and territories. So we look at clans first, and the ones that you have the most of, which for me was Boar. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Boar. That's the one that you put out on the table. So,
and I have 1, 2, 3 birds, so I'm taking 3 birds for now.
So Boar allows me to put 1 on purple, and then 1 on red, 1 on yellow, another 1 on yellow, and 1 on green. So that's what Boar allowed me to do there. And while she's doing hers, I'm going to get Helga done.
1 on green, 1 on blue, 1 on blue, 1 on purple, and 1 on yellow.
Okay, so these are... So she took Snake Clan. She puts 1 on red. She puts 1 on purple and yellow. And then 1 on blue. And then 1 on green down here. All right, so that is that for Helga. And now we need to look at Valkyries. So I have blue and purple. Oh, and orange.
I don't think I have any. Yep. 0, 0, 0.
All right.
No Valkyries.
So in yellow,
none. I have none.
you don't have anything? All right, so I win this because I have the most. You get 1 point of strength for each warrior that you have there. Whoever has the most is the winner. So I get 2 up here. She gets 1. She gets to mark off a horn in Valhalla. And that one comes back here. In green, we are all tied. Nobody has a Valkyrie, so we're all tied. Both of these come up here. And, oh, I'm sorry. I won yellow, but I already had it marked off. Did you have green marked off?
I've
you
already
do.
marked off.
So, yeah, all these are marked off, so we don't actually get a benefit from that. 4, up here, blue. There is a battle. So I roll the die. What is it?
It's a single wing.
Okay, it's 1 Valkyrie, and so I get to add 1 up here. You still win, so these come here. I get to mark off another horn here, and that's that. So that's the blue. Then we go over to red. I have the red Valkyrie. So I get to roll the die again, and it adds me 1 here. That allows me to win the battle. And then we come up.
But I lost, but it's already marked off.
Yeah, and then we come up here to
Purple.
purple. I have the Valkyrie. And that allows me to add 2 up there. And so that gives me the battle.
And I mark off one of my guys going to Valhalla.
And yes, you mark off one of your dudes going to Valhalla. So that's the end of that. So I look at, I have 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh gosh, that's 8. And then you have 3.
3.
And that's the end of that. All right, so.
Green pieces go over there, but oh well.
Yeah. All right, so now what we do is
we didn't do the letters. Did we do the letters?
Oh, I guess we didn't.
I'm sorry,
I
we
was
didn't
so
do
focused
the letters.
on the letters.
I know. I'm like, wait, we didn't do the letters.
So I got
a W.
Okay, I already have O.
R.
Already have S. Already have P. Already have C. Already have B. Already have E. Already have H. V is the only one that I got.
G or H, so I'm taking H.
Jeez, I did horrible on
Q, I already have.
letters.
D, I already have. And T.
I got exactly 1 point.
On the letters?
Yes. 1 point.
Okay, so okay, that's the end of the math. So we got to do all these. So are we like circling what they are? Like.
Sure. Yeah. Circle all the ones that you actually got. So you got that one.
I didn't get this one. I didn't get this one. And I didn't get this one. But I got.
You got that one.
This one.
You got that one.
And this
you got
one.
this one.
And this one.
And this one.
And this one.
Golly, you're killing me. Okay, so that's 3, 6, 9, 10 points. So write 10 up here. So it's 10-1 right now. Then we go to our slaying. So we add these numbers together. So that's 10, 21, 26.
11 and 11 is 22 plus 13.
22 plus 13?
Is 35. 45, I don't know.
Yes, 35. 22 plus 13 is 35.
So you laughed at me, but it was right.
You said 45 first.
I said 35.
35, go ahead.
It goes in this box.
Just for kids keeping track, she's still winning. Now the glory, I have 1926 again.
You win. I have 10 and 8 is 18.
She's still in the lead. Territories, I have 12 and 14.
A lot more.
12 and 14, which is 12 and 14, 26. Wow, I've got 26 on three things so
That's
far.
Weird. I have 11 and 3 is 12, 13, 14, and 9. 4 and 9 is 3, 23?
Sure. I have no idea what you were saying. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know.
Okay, you've got
11.
11, 23.
23. I said 23.
Okay.
I just got there a weird way.
And, oh, we should be adding in our territories to this as well because...
Oh, well, we both have the same.
Okay, well, it would be 15 more. Just add 15 right below it. And then Valhalla for the horns. I have 1, 2, nothing for this, so I get 2 points for there. But then these also come in as well, so I've got 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 points, so 5 points for Valhalla.
So I have 2, 4, 5, 6. Plus 1 is 7.
Okay, so 7 right there. Wait, did you add these in?
I only got 1.
Okay. So 7. And then any points that you get from gods, I got 4 points from having to, like so.
That's a big old zero.
All right, so I'm breaking out my phone. Oh, I don't have my phone.
I do.
Okay.
I have mine.
Get the
I
calculator.
mean, I don't have your phone, but I have my phone.
Get the calculator out.
Okay.
All right. So, up here I've got 1 plus 26 plus 26 plus 26.
That's really weird.
plus 15 plus 5 plus 4. I got 103. All right, what are your numbers?
I have 10 plus 35 plus 18 plus 23 plus 7 plus 0. So
Plus 0?
there was nothing. I'm going all the way down.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So
Oh, look who won.
by 10 points.
Look who won.
By 10
He's
points.
like, look who won.
How did you not do? My goodness.
I don't know. I mean, we did it right.
Yeah, you killed up here.
Yeah,
and you
and I got
killed
all
over
this over here. It was this row that killed me because you had an extra 10 points there.
20.
I mean, am I wrong?
24, 35, yeah. And then here you got 11, 23. You didn't add that in.
The 15?
You didn't add that in.
Okay, do it again. Start from the beginning. 10 plus 35 plus 18 plus 23 plus 15 plus 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
5 points.
you didn't add right. I told
This is
you she
why
was going to win.
I told you why he should
Told
add.
you she was going to win.
By 5 points.
Shark. Swear she's a shark. Oh, did I get all those? Did I hunt all 4 monsters in one turn?
If I was a shark, I'd be like, hey, you forgot my 15.
Yep.
And meanwhile, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I lost. So
If there
I
is
don't
a
think
tie,
so.
I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Wow. Stop doing that. Rage and right. Yeah, that's what this feels like, actually. A little bit. Half watching, but the drafting and area control make me think this should have been called I Can't Believe It Isn't Blood Rage.
I'm sorry, that just made me
Who needs literacy when there's blood to shed?
I know. I like
Jessie with the recount win, right?
it.
Hanging Chads much?
Chads. 5 votes right there.
Had those 15 added hanging Chads. If there's a tie, do you choose which one? What do you mean if there's a tie?
Like if we both had 103. Yes, then
Oh,
he
no,
would
no,
say.
no. I don't think that's what she's... you think she's winning now. Wait for you're playing for money. Right. Exactly, David. If there's a tie, do you choose which one? I don't know what you're talking about,
Yes,
Tom.
if there's a tie, he would say, Jesse, you win.
No, that's not how that goes.
Oh, I find myself so funny.
Let's see. If there's a tie, do you choose which one? Tom, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe if he means like if there's a tie. I don't know. I don't know. Tell us, Tom. What am I missing?
When you were determining which set of cards to use. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So you're talking about clans and territories. So down here at the bottom of the board, there's a clan priority. So if you have a tie between 2 different clans on your board, in your cards rather, this chooses for you which clan you're going to use to put your people out on the board.
Oh, I don't know that I did that. Because I think I had one where I had...
I don't think it really matters that much. I'm not... This is a learning game. I'm not...
Right.
But yes, asterisk on your win.
Yep, I'm good
You're
with
welcome. You're welcome. No, that has nothing to do with it. Yeah, so there's a clan priority thing down here on the bottom of the board. So you would look at the 2 that you have tied and going left from right. The first one is the one that you
I don't think I did that.
use.
I was trying to figure out how these... But that's where that ties in. I couldn't figure out where these tied into this.
But here's the thing.
And I also wondered if you needed to put like a piece on it.
I don't think
Because if I wanted snake and you wanted snake, does that mean we can't?
No, no.
Okay.
I don't think. No, it just determines. It just determines
Determines
where you're putting your things out.
Okay.
That's all it determines. I don't think that if I choose snake, you can't choose snake. I don't think that's what it says. But I will say this: 103 to 108.
Super close.
What that means is me not really worrying about this much didn't hurt me that much.
Right.
And you focusing on it didn't really help you that much. Now, you got...
If I had gotten that pass, which I almost had, and I passed it back to you for some reason, I thought, oh, it'll come back to me the next hand.
Yeah, but... So I think that there are multiple paths to victory.
Yeah.
And that just tells me that they are more than likely balanced, which means that I don't have to do everything, which I like. I don't have to do well everywhere in order to win.
So one thing I noticed when we were playing is I thought, because I don't have an incredible memory at all. And I couldn't remember where I put, because you're doing them in secret, so I couldn't remember where I put them.
Yep.
So I started drawing a line after them.
Yeah.
So I knew, okay, this is,
Yep.
like those are all.
That's a good idea.
Because then if you come back and go, well, I put 4 reds and a green, I'd be like, oh, I don't remember what I did. But that's just because I don't have a good memory. So that kind of helped me visually.
Which do you prefer as Blood Rage Light, this or Tiny Epic Vikings? Well... I will say this. I no longer own Tiny Epic Vikings. I gave it away. So maybe that will help you. I didn't know what to think about this game after reading the rule book. I was like, I don't know how this is going to play out. But I thought it was pretty fun.
I thought it was fun.
I thought it was pretty fun.
I did too.
I want to play it some more. I do think that if you don't like roll and rights or flipping rights or anything like that, I don't think you're going to like this one.
Is that played at 2 to 4?
Yeah, it's 2 to 4. Yeah, it's 2 to 4.
Okay.
But with 2, you have to use an extra person. If you have 3 players, you don't use anything extra. And I think you deal out fewer cards. You draft fewer cards with...
And then you're drafting all the way around the table. Not
yeah, if you have 3 players in the game, then you're going to draft, everybody's going to draft. But if you have 4 players, where is it? In a 4-player game, you deal out 7 cards to every player, not 8.
Okay.
But in a 2 to 3-player game, a 2-player game, you'll have a third kind of Autobot that is putting in their people there, and that's it. And then you guys are doing this. In a 3-player game, they will have their own cards, and you're drafting through all those cards as well. But in a 4-player game, you only draft 7 cards, not 8.
Cool.
So that's cool. I heard Tiny Epic Vikings wasn't that good. It's really good, Bob Rock says. Well, different strokes for different folks. I really like Viking games. I was not impressed with Tiny Epic Vikings. So... I just thought it was too fiddly. Didn't enjoy it that much at all, actually. Or, unfortunately, it's Tiny Epic. If it was a normal size game, it would do good. Maybe.
That's probably one of the reasons.
Yeah, maybe. It's just tiny, fiddly, dinky. And I couldn't enjoy it. I wanted to. That's one of the games that I purchased because people said it was so good that I just didn't enjoy it.
I like this, though. I like this one a lot.
Did you happen to see my email about a sticker for my water bottle? No rush, but I want to make sure I use the right email for you. I did, Ryan. I have a special... I have an idea in mind that I'm going to flesh out today when we're headed over to...
Crazy. Thank you! God, I think you flung them everywhere.
No, I didn't. I just flung them right here.
Louise.
But anyway, friends of mine had it and also didn't care for it. They also got rid of their copy. Yeah, I gave my copy. I think I gave it away.
I think it's an art. I don't know.
Well, okay, let me put it this way. I'm going to give it away if I haven't already, because it's just not doing well. I'm a fiddler.
I know. Stop making the noise. Fiddle with go like this. See? Quiet.
I am not a preschooler. You stop it. All right.
Oh,
we are out. Here's the thing that I always look at. This was an hour and a half. And the box says 30 to 45 minutes. That's about right.
Yeah.
Because live streams and learning games
Right.
always go longer.
Right, totally.
So 45
Interact,
minutes
right? Yeah, I
seems
think
about
that
right
felt like
after
about
you're
45
savvy with the game. Sam needs a silent fidget spinner. I probably do. Don't tell me that I just backed Tiny Epic Game of Thrones. Okay, he says, don't tell me that I just backed Tiny Epic Game of Thrones. Different strokes for different folks, people. Listen, just because I didn't like Tiny Epic Vikings doesn't mean that you're not going to like Tiny Epic Game of Thrones.
Right, absolutely.
Don't fret about that.
You've already done your research.
Yep.
You've looked at it and gone, yes, this is something I want to purchase. So, trust
2
yourself.
videos in a row where you have changed the appropriate game topper. Matt, good job.
I know. Look at that.
Right?
Look how fancy.
Isn't it something? Yep, that's what I've done. Yeah, I put the space station one down
for the Star Wars one.
For Star Wars last night. Yesterday afternoon. All right, well, we're out of here. We got to get ready for the rest of the festivities of the day. We're going to watch a football game, but not for the football game.
With the band.
We're going to
I'm with the band.
listen to halfway decently played music
And?
and a halftime show.
Exactly. And sit through a high school football game for it.
Half of a football game.
No.
They don't have to stay there the whole time.
They have to stay through third quarter. They play through third or fourth quarter. So don't you give Just enjoy it.
I will.
Enjoy the fact that you're rooting for a community-based school and a community we live in.
Can I wear my Eastmont shirt?
You don't even own an Eastmont shirt. You
I know
zip
I know where to go get one.
I'll put you in a purple Wenatchee shirt. You'll be fine. You have that cute purple shirt from Deliverance. Wear that one. Purple.
Yeah,
purple and gold.
maybe. All right, we'll be back tomorrow morning for our regularly scheduled live Q&A. I know I don't have it scheduled yet, but it'll be there.
What time are you going to schedule it? It's up to you. I won't even look at you. You can choose whatever time you want.
She says that now. As soon as the camera goes off, she judges me hardcore, people.
I do not.
I'm just saying.
I do not.
We'll keep it probably around the 8:30, 9 o'clock area.
Okay,
Let's go with 9
sounds
o'clock.
good.
We'll go with 9 o'clock. See how that works out? See? 9 o'clock, Pacific Standard. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow on the flip side, right here. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't have a band parent shirt because nobody gets me band parent shirts. They just get band parent shirts for themselves.
I didn't buy this.
I know, it was given to you.
So, yes, I did.
Nobody gives me band parent shirts.
I have 3 of them. I have one that says...
Do any of them fit me? Nope.
This one, the other one's pretty cool. It says, keep calm and call a band parent.
No, don't call me. I'm a band parent, but don't call me.
Okay, speaking of this, he thinks he's not a band parent, and yet I watched him scrolling on his phone today, and where did he stop? What? A whole video about
I
band.
stop on all of the videos unless they look like they're going to be raunchy, and then I keep scrolling.
But he watched, it was all about band.
It has nothing. I could not have cared less.
It's super, well, I don't know, is it still windy, do you think?
Yes.
It was super windy this morning, and Dante said, the poor tubas are going to blow away.
I will draw some amount of joy from watching all of the kids freeze their butts off. Because I think it's funny, because all these band kids have absolutely no meat on their bones whatsoever. And they're all freezing. And
well, Dante, it doesn't matter what the temperature is or what it's going to be. He wears his long johns under his wool
He doesn't
uniform.
wear long johns in the summer.
What? We don't perform in the summer. We perform in fall.
Yes.
And winter.
Well.
And spring, early spring.
Spring and early
spring. So
you know.
He wears his long johns under his wool band uniform.
And he still talks about how he's freezing.
Band parents, let's go band. Let's go.
Dude needs like a little propane heater in his rear end or something. I don't know.
I'm the same. I'll bring my blankets.
Just in time for signing off, Vincent. Matthew Vincent is here.
Sorry.
Sorry to start a fight. Start a fight?
What? Us?
I didn't start a fight.
We were fighting.
Oh, Tom said he doesn't have a band parent shirt.
Yeah.
I don't, because nobody gives me the band parent shirt.
He wouldn't.
They give it to the crazy lady that screams,
No.
"Go Wenatchee!" at the beginning of every stupid halftime show. That's who they give it to.
I actually say, "Way to be, Wenatchee."
Way to be, Wenatchee. I can actually hear Daphne's eyes rolling in her head every time she does it as well. Yeah.
If I got him a band shirt,
The squeaky wheel gets the oil.
I guarantee you, if I bought him a band shirt, he would go, "Ooh, I'm not gonna wear that. I'll just wear a football shirt. I'm not gonna wear a band shirt." If I got your shirt that says, "I'm with the Wenatchee High Golden Apple Band."
I think it's funny that it's, well, at least it says
This
Golden
one's Golden
Apple. There are shirts that it just says,
I'm with the GA band.
I'm with the GA band. GA! That's not something that needs to be shortened. GA! All right, see you later. Take it easy. We have Tom saying goodbye, you two, so that means it's time for us to go.
It is time. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye. Better late than never, Matthew.
Glad you're here.